Hey, what's up guys, summer is over, the hardcore season is here. In this video we will go deep into how you can maximize your hardcore performance. Even in Europe over the last years the carpet courts have disappeared, so it's very important to improve your hardcore game. Let's get right into it.
Why you talking out the top, boy, you can't. What you need? Yeah, I got it. With the team, yeah. We about it. Get the cream, yeah. Why you slacking?
There are three major concepts that are important for hardcore success. The first one is you have to watch out for the court speed. The second is your tactics. And the third is your movement. We will cover all three of these in details, and after that we will give you some drills that are specific to the hard courts that will improve your game. The first aspect, the court speed and the court environment. So we just came from a long clay court season, and on clay court the ball typically bounces very high. On hard court this is not the case. Of course there are hard courts where the ball bounces high, where the court takes the kick and the topspin, but not as much as on clay. On hard court it's very important to know that the court kind of takes everything. It takes topspin, it takes slice, it takes speed. So you can play very variable, but you have to focus on being offensive. On the clay courts, for example, you can go deep and defend very well because the ball slows down. On hard court we call it skidding. The ball skids more through the court. So it's also an advantage to stand closer to the line and to use the faster court by taking the balls early, by playing angles with topspin and using also the slice, a good mix-up. So in order to leverage the court speed you have to stand a bit closer, and you typically have to play more aggressive and come to the net more compared to the clay courts. Alright, the second part, the tactics. We already digged a bit into this topic. So first thing, you have to be much more aggressive compared to the clay courts. And how do you do that? By standing closer to the line and trying to go more to the net. Also, serve and volley is a great tactic on the hard courts. Obviously the hard courts are not as fast as 20-30 years ago, so you cannot play serve and volley all the time, but it's a very good tool to shorten points and to keep your opponent on their toes. You will take away their deep return position, because if you come to the net they will have not so much time to you close down the court when you come to the net, so they don't have so much time to play past you, and this will stress them, and stressing opponents is key for success. So leverage that on the hard courts. And something, this is maybe a bit controversial, but I believe you have to adapt your swings a little bit. For me, on my forehand, on clay, I like to make a very big motion because this helps me to get a lot more topspin. On the hard court there's not so much time, like you cannot go big like this because you will miss hit too many balls. So what I'm trying to do is, obviously I don't change my entire technique, but I'm trying to adapt my swing, especially on the forehand, to go a bit shorter and a bit lower. A really good tip here is to always look at the ball and adapt your swing height to the ball. So if the ball comes high, you can go high and a bit bigger. If the ball comes fast and low, you shorten the swing and go right back. This is a great tool to improve your game on hard court. And also for tactics, use a lot of slice. Like on clay the slice bounces up too high, which makes you lose control of the rallies, but on hard court it skids through the court and it makes it very tough for your opponent to hit a quality shot. So mixing in the slice to set up your forehand or setting up coming to the net is a very great tool for hard court success. The third aspect for how to play on hard court is the movement. So here it's a bit also controversial because a lot of the top players, best example Gal Monfils, they also slide on hard court. Personally, if you're not very advanced, I wouldn't recommend it because it could be a bit harmful. So typically on hard court there's much less sliding than on clay. On clay court you slide into the balls and you slide to the drop shots. On hard court the movements are more solid, like so about big steps, being stable, pushing off the corners. Because there's no sliding or the court is not so slippery, you can push off very explosive out of the corners, and this could take a toll on your legs. So when it's hard court season it's very important to work on your leg strength in the gym. I have many videos you can check out, there are a lot of resources. It is crucial to be stable And of course it's also crucial on clay court, but the demands on your joints are typically a bit higher on the hard court, so make an effort to also build up slowly. Don't go on the hard court first day and play for 2 hours. Build up slowly, 1 hour, 1 hour 15, maybe even start at 45 minutes. This will save you a lot of time in the long run because it saves your body, because it is not as easy as it might seem for your body to change from clay to hard court, carpet, grass. It takes a lot of toll and sometimes you don't realize it in the moment, so be careful with this. Now enough of the theory talk, let's get into some drills that you can use today to get better on hard court. The first drill for better hard court movement is the side to side. As I've said, you want to be more closer to the line in order to play aggressive tennis. So this drill is great. You have to imagine yourself as if you glue on the baseline and you move side to side. Short backswing, going explosive to the balls and trying to make as much power into the ball even with a shorter swing. This could take some practice, but if you get it down, this will help you tremendously to have the mentality of being aggressive on the baseline. And it's also a good conditioning tool. I recommend you go between 3 to 5 rounds, 4 to 8 shots. The second drill, building up on our hard court movement, is the approach shot game. In order to come to the net, oftentimes you have to hit an approach shot, and your partner will feed the ball either into your forehand or backhand. You will approach down the line, focusing on good footwork. Oftentimes I recommend the left footwork on the forehand. We will go deeper into this in other videos, but I'm sure you've heard this one. And then you make big step, split step, cover the net, play the point. The third drill is not really a drill, it's a tactic. You gotta turn back the clock with old money tennis. All jokes aside, you gotta play some surf and volley. This is a great tool to change up the game on the hard courts. It could be used even on clay, and obviously it's a great tactic on grass, but on hard courts it's very efficient. You can throw off the timing of your opponent if they have a good return game. You can change the speed and you can really take control. So even if you're a baseliner, even if you're more defensive naturally, work on your surf and volley in order to have another tool in your game and get better. Hey, what's up guys, quick video break. If you like this type of content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And now back to the video. The fourth drill is the slice. Of course it's a shot, it's not a drill, but I really want you to focus on hitting more slice balls on the hard courts using the low bounce of the court. A great game that I like is the slice game. There are really two variants you can go. You can go slice cross court until somebody misses. This is really great for beginners to get a lot of reps in and to build your slice skills. And then for the more advanced people is you go slice cross court, and then whoever opens up with the slice down the line, the other person gets to start the point on the whole court. This teaches you a lot of tactics, you will gain finesse, and you will really learn how to use the slice in your game. And I think slice is a really important shot on the hard courts. Also, make sure you don't just focus on slicing deep. Also try to slice short sometimes and then play a deep topspin ball. This is a play, for example, Rafael Nadal has perfected short ball combined with a deep ball, or even a heavy topspin ball combined with a shorter slice. It's really great tool to play in the whole court, and this will ultimately make you a better player on hard court. So try it out. Alright guys, we've come to the end of the video. The key pointers for playing well on hardcourt: adapt your movement, be more aggressive, closer to the line, find a way to the net, and use the slice and other tactics in order to maximize and leverage the hardcourts. Also try the 4 drills, comment us your favorite drill, and as I've said, build up slowly, don't go crazy first session on the hardcourt, save your body. We want to play tennis for a long time. I hope you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, I see you in the next one.